What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tia Danielle, and we are back here on my channel. Welcome. So, today is Tia Talk. Tia Talk Saturdays. I think I like the sound of that. I think that's what it will be. Tia Talk Saturdays. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. I did say that I was going to shoot on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. But I'm thinking maybe Friday and Saturdays. And Friday will be either hauls or swatches or, something of that nature. And then Saturdays is strictly Tia Talk, where I just come and talk about whatever I want to talk about. That doesn't necessarily have to be beauty related, fashion related, or anything of that nature. So last week we started off, before I get into that though, I want to talk about this lip gloss on my lips. I talked about it in the video that I did yesterday that is posted on my page. If you are subscribed, you can go check it out. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you get subscribed so that you don't miss a video, okay? Okay. So anyway, yesterday I did this whole beauty haul and swatch, and I have on one of the products, and it is the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair, and this is what it is, and this is what it looks like, and I love it. Okay, can we say I love it? I love it. So yes, that's what I have on my lips today. Very simple makeup, just eyeliner and mascara, and that's really it. I do have on powder foundation, not a whole lot, just a little, take care of the redness and so on and so forth. But anyway, last week we were talking about, or started talking about, communication and how to communicate properly. Excuse me. My mouth was a little dry. How to communicate properly: listen, hear, respond. At least that's how I feel communication should go. What do you guys think? Let me know below. And so, I don't know. I feel like, not, just adults, a lot of kids probably, stay to themselves a lot because they feel like they can't effectively and properly communicate with, the adult around them or other kids, because we're not communicating properly. And if you aren't hearing what is being said by the other party, you're missing a whole lot of information. And without information, you can't really properly formulate your thoughts in order to reciprocate more information. Make sense? At least it does to me. So I think that we should all take the time to listen. Not just listen, hear the words that are being said. Run it around in your brain. Try to be the other person. Try to think about how you would feel if you were saying the words that are being said to you, and how you would want whomever to respond to what you're saying, and respond in that way. That's all I'm saying. That's how I think it should be done. Communication is key in any situation, in any relationship, whether it be parents, whether it be relationship-wise, husband-wife, boyfriend-girlfriend, whether it be siblings, brother-sister, your boss, whether it be work-related, whatever professional field you're in, communication is key. And without it, we're not going to get anywhere. Everyone is going to be very either closed off, closed minded, um, very either angry or aggressive. Because if you feel like people aren't listening to you or hearing what it is that you're saying, you could become more aggressive in your demeanor because you feel that that's the only way that you're going to get heard. And the outcome is not going to be good. Aggression isn't always a good thing for the most part. So, yeah, that's all I really had to say about communication. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on Tia Talk today because I know that a lot of the videos are pretty long. Um, but the other thing that I wanted to talk about is I saw the movie Selma yesterday. How many of you have seen Selma? How many of you are thinking about going to see Selma? How many of you don't even know what the Selma movie is? Either way, I saw the movie yesterday and I honestly didn't want to see the movie because, I know the stories of history, of African American history. And a lot of it is very sad and depressing and hurtful. And me personally, I just don't want to sit and have to see it all over again. I feel it just makes you more depressed, more angry, and more sad. And I don't want to feel that way. Um, you you want to grow from it. You want to be better. You want to be able not to let it stay with you. And I always felt like when these movies are done, it's like just opening a wound. Um, but I went to see it yesterday, and from the very beginning of it, I was done. I I must have probably shed a tear maybe about 5 times. It's the story alone is sad and depressing. And then having to see not only what they had to go through, but I felt sorry for elderly people at that time. Even still today, I feel sorry for a lot of elderly people for the things that they have to witness going on in the world today because I know that this is not what they expected to be living in. And so at that time, I just felt sorry for the elderly people because they had to endure so much and they're so fragile and like how do you deal with that even as a young person, but to be like 70, 80 and 90 years old and having to deal with those types of situations had to, I mean, it's just crazy. Um, I think the movie was great. I think the cast of characters was amazing. I think everyone did a fabulous job. I think the story was told perfectly. And I think that everyone should go see the movie. Everyone. Um, I'm glad I went to see it. And my biggest test after seeing it was because I consider myself to be a spiritual being, um, more than anything else. I'm a spiritual being. And I choose not to see color, but to see people and see people as spiritual beings. And my biggest test in coming out of there was to continue to be a spiritual being. It's like you take the information, you process it, you build from it, you grow from it, and you just become better as a people. And it's not about watching movies like that and coming out angry and upset, because that's not going to get you anywhere. So that was my biggest test in coming out of there. And I must say that, I'm pretty cool. Even though I was sad and hurt by watching it, it's lessons to learn from and to grow from and to know and to remember the purpose in it all and to move forward and be better. So, if you saw the movie, let me know what your thoughts were on the movie. If you feel the same way that I felt, or even if you have a different opinion. It's all about opinions and conversing and sharing your thoughts. But I don't know how you can have anything bad to say about the movie. It was a really great movie. So let me know if you saw it and what you thought. And if you're going to see it, my purpose was not to come on here and give you any information. So it was just to share my thoughts. So you're still all good. You can go see it. Yeah. So that's it for Tia Talk. I thank you guys for tuning in again. And we will continue this on next Saturday for another edition of Tia Talk Saturdays. It's your girl, Tia Danielle. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe so you don't miss nothing.